Welcome to Sportlink, a sport talk show that showcases topical Gambian and international sport news. The main aim is to bring to light the various sporting activities and events in the Gambia and around the world. On the newscast, Gambia's midfielder Ibrahim Sohna has left Europe to join Al Arabi FC in the Western Asian country of Kuwait. The world governing body FIFA has sacked its Secretary General Jerome Valk with immediate effect. And on the viewpoint, our panelists will give an insight about the ongoing Football League. These and many more coming up in the next 15 minutes. I remain your presenter, Sarah Chor.
Thank you very much for watching and welcome to the news segment right here on Sportslink. I am Model Mbia and we begin with news that Gambia international midfielder Ibrahim Sona has left Europe to join Kuwaiti Premier League side Al Arabi SC on a 2.5-year contract. The 27-year-old midfielder joined on a free transfer from Finnish club Kuipen Palloseura, whom he guided to a 9th place finish in last year's Veikkausliiga, playing 29 of the club's 33 league matches. The former FC Vostok, Rovaniemi Palloseura, Sandefjord and Walidam player landed in Kuwait in the early hours of Thursday morning on board Egypt Air flight MSR 612 before putting pen to paper in the afternoon. Sohna, who spoke to Sportslink from his base in Mansouriya, said, "The fans here are going crazy even before I play for the team. The people love football. I am super happy to complete this transfer and I cannot wait to get started." Jordanian agent Loa Yazid Al-Hamid, who was influential in the Gambian's transfer, said, "I and my partner work hard to strike this deal between Sohna and Al Arabi. I am so happy because I know he's a good and skillful player with good national team experience." Swedish Division 1 Södra side Kristianstad FC have signed Gambian defender Sekou Jaune on a free transfer from Super Titan club Angelom FF. The 22-year-old player signed the dotted lines on Tuesday after successfully completing a 2-week trial. The Swedish 30-year club failed to disclose the length of Jaune's contract, but sources close to the deal have revealed that he signed on for a year with an option to extend if he impresses. The former Gambia under-17 and under-20 defender, who joined Angelom on an undisclosed field from local side Bakau United, featured just 5 times on the substitute bench and will now link up with his former boss Joachim Persson at the 30-year side. Sekou will not lack company at Kristianstad, though, as he will be linking up with Skopje international Mohamed Jallow Bay, a former versatile Stade Rennes and Azeriska FF player who joined from Norwegian side Elverum Football. And finally, World Football's governing body FIFA has dismissed Secretary General Jerome Valk. The Frenchman, 55, was provisionally suspended from football for his alleged involvement in a scheme to profit from the sale of World Cup tickets. He was released from his duties on 17 September after being accused of a series of FIFA ethic code breaches. Appointed in 2007, the former right-hand man of FIFA President Sepp Blatter has denied any wrongdoing. The duties of the Secretary General will continue to be assumed by the Acting Secretary General, Dr. Marcos Cardona, read a FIFA statement. FIFA Ethics Committee said on 7 January that it had decided to open formal adjudicatory proceedings against Valk after studying a report submitted by its investigatory chamber. Valk has been also accused of being party to a potential £6.8 million bribe paid to Jack Warner, the former head of the North and Central American football governing body CONCACAF, in return for his vote and backing to South Africa's successful bid to host the 2010 World Cup. FIFA's Ethics Committee has already recommended that Valk should be banned from all footballing activities for 9 years. Blatter and Vice President Michel Platini were both suspended for 8 years in December following a FIFA ethics investigation. Valk has now been sacked twice by FIFA. Welcome to this week's edition of Sumo Legend. Thank you for watching, and I am Modlo MBI. Sumo Legend is a segment that is created to highlight some top sporting personalities in the Gambia. And I'm delighted to see that today I'm sharing this platform with another legend, and what I will do is just to leave him to introduce himself to our viewers. Welcome to the program, and can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Lamin Kujabi, commonly known as Coach Andy P.
Okay, Mr. Lamin Kujabi, commonly known as Coach Andy P. Can you please let us know how you started your career in football?
I started my career in street football in Banjul. That's where everything started. So from there, I came to Latrikunda, Sabiji, primary school. That's where everything started.
So basically you were a schoolboy player, like schoolboy international, like they used to say.
Yeah, I play for school. Yeah, I was a schoolboy international.
After your graduation from the school, I'm sure you must have played for some local teams, either being Nawetan or First Division clubs. Can you please take us through?
Yes, I started from a local team commonly known as Juventus. From there,
That's in the Nawetan.
in the Nawetan. Then from there, I went to Uprising. From Uprising to Ball Football Club. That's how everything started.
And then you rose through the ranks to play divisional football.
Yes, I played for Starlight. I played for second division for Starlight. From there, we promoted to the first division. I was a player, full-time player in Starlight.
Okay, Andy P, everybody saying Andy P. But how did this name Andy P come about?
Yeah, Andy P came from one of my friends, commonly known as Sirifo Nanki. He's now in the UK. He's the one who gave me this name, Andy P. Andy P, the P means spare. That's where the P comes. P means spare. So A-N-D-Y and P, make it Andy P. It's just like to add salt on anything, make it Andy P. Yeah, yeah, that's how it comes.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm sure a lot of our viewers might not, actually know how it all came about. With the revolution now, I'm sure a lot of them will have known what the meaning of NDP was. But okay, you started your division at Starlight and then played there. After Starlight, where did you head next?
After Starlight, I didn't play anymore. Yeah.
So basically, you were a player who spent his entire career at a particular club.
Yes, I spent my career at a particular club called Starlight Football Club in Banjul.
Okay, and then you rose through the ranks going into the national team. You played for any other of the categories?
Yeah, the time I was in St. Teresa's Secondary Technical School, I was playing for junior boys. That's where they selected me in the under 17. But for a while, things doesn't work. The people who selected us, after for a while, we started training, things doesn't come in our own way. So that's how things collapse.
So things collapsed. Was it that you were not a good player or you were not just lucky?
No, it's part of the management. They were the people who were selected us. They were the people who doesn't show up. They didn't call again for us to come and start this training again.
Coach NDP, you scored a spectacular goal at the Serekunda East. Take us through.
Yes, that goal was a spectacular goal because by then I was playing for Ball Football Club. Ball against Badala. Around 87, 89 minutes, then I scored a wonderful goal, which was definitely shocking for them. So I decided to stay down and say, okay, I am not going to play because I don't want people to be surrounding me. So I decided to leave like that.
So basically you scored and then subbed yourself out.
Yeah, I scored and subbed myself out because that time the goal was definitely enjoyable to me. The way I scored it, it was after the center.
Finally, what will you tell us that this is where you want to be in the next 5 years?
Yeah, I want to be in the top Division 4 coaches, but everything started with a process. So I am in the Gilco Academy. I'm waiting for my people to at least upgrade me. So to promote me.
Yeah, because if you go around town, people tell you, Andy P should be coaching Hawks because Andy P's experience, he knows the game and everything. But why are you still locked down there at an academy? Why it's not in the first division or even at least the second division?
But according to my management, they say I am very good in producing good players in the academy. This is why I am there. But very soon, everybody will see me somewhere different from there.
Okay, and we hope very soon we get to see you coaching Hawks. Thank you very much, Andy P, Mr. Mahmoud Lamin Kujabi. It's a pleasure having you, and thank you and good luck.
Let them be more focused and hardworking. Local coach Sandong is the best coach and he's the right guy. Chuyi Kong, that's my favorite food. Chuyi Kong, I like it. Best moment, the goal I score in Serekunda is Badala against Ball Football Club. It's the best goal so far, and it will never happen. When we played Ball against Bohol 9, the final, which they won us 2 goals to nil. That was my worst moment. I will never forget. Manchester United. Sir Alex Fokushin. I like watching wrestling.
Welcome to this week's edition of Viewpoint right here on Sportslink. Viewpoint is a segment that is created to discuss some topical sporting issues and highlights. And as usual, I am your host, Mudula MBI. Thank you for watching. And on the platform, I'm delighted to say I'm sharing it with the one and only Mr. Rachel on my immediate right and Mr. Pabaro, who is from a colleague media house. Welcome to the program, lady and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
As usual, two topics on the table, and the first of which will be the ongoing GFF National League Division 1. And let me just take up this issue with Pa. We've seen the National League Division 1. Samga, surprisingly, are on top of the table immediately after winning promotion from the second division. Shocking?
Not shocking really, but surprise to many, especially those one who are following Gambian League closely since last year and this year. It was a two-month show, two-month race between Gambia, the telecom giant that Gamtel and Real de Banjul.
That's last season.
Yeah, that's last season and season before last. But this year we saw a surprise packages in the fourth division. That's Samga. They won the second division last year, and they still continue with that form in the fourth division. Jane Juve and his charges. People were crying about goal scoring, but I don't think that is a problem for Jane Juve at the moment. If you could recall there, that emphatic 3-0 win over the Brikama-based team, that's Bombada, give them that platform to be leading the National Division 1 League at the moment. Though they are joint top with 9 points with Gambia Ports Authority and Gambia Armed Forces, but the goal scoring, as I said earlier, it is a problem to Gambian football, but I don't think it is a problem to Jane Juve and his academy charges. The Samga, they are banking goals week in, week out, and they are really seeing the benefit of scoring goals as they are leading the summit at the moment.
Just after 5 games, they are on top. Sira, what do you make out of this year's race? Just after 5 games, Samga on top, and the likes of Real de Banjul struggling, even Gamtel, happening to lose at the weekend as well.
The point he stated that goal scoring is a problem for Gambia, for the Gambians. So if Samga are doing what, it's difficult, then I would say it would be no more of a problem. So it's like they've come up with a solution. But one thing that makes competition interesting is not having two teams competing every year. But then when this year has passed, these two teams have come competing in it. Next year, another team has come up to take up with, that competition. That is what makes it that spice in competition. So if Samga has come up this year and has surprised many, then it's a wonder for them.
And I'm sure we'll be bringing you updates right here on Sportslink. And but let's just give you the fixtures for tomorrow. That is on Sunday, the 17th of January 2016. Walidan will actually be taking up the Gambia Armed Forces at the KG5 in Banjul. Steve Biko will play Real de Banjul. That game scheduled for Manjai. And Steve Biko will be with the Gaffer Abdullah Bojang, who has been sent off. So I'm sure the assistant Gaffer will take charge of the game. And it will be the second game of the new Belgian coach of Real de Banjul, Mr. Frankie van der Veld. That particular game will be played at the Manjai. And the final match for Sunday or for the weekend will be Samga versus Serekunda United at the Serekunda East. And finally, our final topic of discussion will be the English Premier League. Leicester City, Leicester competing for the league. Surprised?
Obviously, I am the surprised person ever following English football. I have been following English football for the rest of my life now. I monitor it season in, season out, but Leicester City are the surprise packages. It is very difficult to judge this Leicester side, despite not
Jimmy Vardy, very hot.
Despite not scoring for 3 consecutive games, but they beat the mighty Tottenham yesterday.
1-0.
Yeah, they beat the mighty Tottenham 1-0 on Wednesday. So it will show you that coach of Leicester City, Ranieri is not a stranger in English football. He knows English football in and out. So it is easier for him to win against any big gun that they play, because they allow you to play and sit, depend on counter attack. And we all know how fast Riyad Mahrez is, and we all know how fast Jamie Vardy is. He capitalizes on his chances at any given time.
Thank you very much, Sira, for those insightful reviews, and thank you very much, Pa. It's been a delight having you guys on set, and thank you, viewer, for watching. I have been Model MBI. Until next week, goodbye.
Welcome back. Well, that's all the time we have today, but join us again next week as we keep on updating you with more sport news. If you've missed out on this episode, perhaps the previous episode, you can check us out on YouTube on Affinity TV. For sponsors, please contact GRTS Marketing. On behalf of the entire Sportling production, I remain your presenter, Sarah Chor.